there! This is just news, and I'm just some guy who really wants to just tell you the news. And now the news. First up, in international news, we should all be congratulating yet again President Vladimir Putin, who has seized yet another Russian election and given himself a nice solid presidential term till 2024, thus more or less ensuring his continued strongman policies from that terrifying country. Let's see, comes on the heels of Russia being in a bit of hot water for exposing people in the middle of a city to a nerve agent. Other than that, America is finally enforcing sanctions against Russia, new ones. And on top of all this was the perfect time, Trump thought, to call up and say, "Hey, good job putting in the effort there," after he was explicitly advised not to. Oh, our president. For some time now, the city of Austin, Texas has been living in a bit of fear over its mail, because that's where the bombs have been arriving from. Let's see, several people have had their lives cut short or forever changed by these unfortunate packages. However, police have been investigating and had closed in on the suspect when, in the face of police and expectations, he blew himself up in his car. It is unknown at this time whether it was the bomb that he was in the car with or the bullets that followed immediately afterwards that killed him. But Mark Conditt is no more. Authorities urge the public to have some caution for a little while longer, as there might still be some packages in the mail, but it looks like the city can finally rest easy. In other news, Cambridge Analytica. You might have heard about them recently in the last year or two. They've presented themselves as a highly effective data analysis group for politicians to really sharpen up their ad game. They've attributed themselves as the reason why several people have won, including our own President Trump. And in the past, they've been pretty unclear about the how part. Just a few days ago, BBC's Channel 4 got video of the company's executives describing in some detail how they achieve the how part. Like bribery, entrapment, and blackmail, so that they could then leak onto the internet if the victims did not cooperate. Needless to say, the man describing those things in the videos has been let go. Stateside isn't looking much better for the floundering company, as they've been found to have illegally gotten and held over 50 million Facebook user accounts' data. Fun fact, Cambridge Analytica is now under federal investigation. This brings us to our next piece of news, Facebook. Everyone's annoyed at it. This is not the first time this sort of breach has happened, and everyone's kind of uncomfortable with them having as much information on people as they already do. In light of this last one, a hashtag has started, #DeleteFacebook. And almost overnight, Facebook's stock price has dropped by $36 billion. And in other news, the Boy Scouts are kind of being jerks again. This time to a young man, age 15, named Logan Blythe in Utah. He was just gearing up for his final Eagle Scout project, making kits for newborn babies, when suddenly the Boy Scouts revoked all of his merit badges. This is already a dick move, but it's more so because Logan Blythe has Down syndrome.
Paul. Hey, Paul.
Now for our new segment, Hold My Beer. Boy Scouts of America, what is wrong with you? This isn't the first, second, or even the third time you've done this crap. All he wants to do is get his Eagle Scout badge, and he has clearly worked enough to get enough merit badges, which is still a big deal regardless of anything else. So you're basically being a dick And then you're being a dick to someone with Down syndrome. In conclusion, it's good that his family is suing you for $1. I hope they get their merit badges back. And now for everyone's favorite segment, Animal Corner, where we will be talking about... looks like nothing too happy today, guys. We're going to be talking about Sudan. The last northern white rhino male has passed away, unfortunately, all but guaranteeing the extinction of his species. However, there is one last hope, and that is to artificially inseminate the last surviving 2 females. Here's to hoping. And now it's time for our final segment of the day, where we warm up by the chemistry of fire in Science Nook, where today we will be talking about macular degeneration. You might not have heard of it, but it is that symptom of your eyes slowly going bad with age, from only slightly to completely blind. However, with a revolutionary new stem cell-based treatment, they are finding they can, if not entirely reverse, definitely fix some of the symptoms, bringing back almost perfect sight to the elderly. In short, science is figuring out how to make the blind see, and even, to a limited extent, reversing aging. And that is awesome. Well then, that's our whole show for today. If you like us, like us. If you don't like us, tell us why you didn't like us. We like to improve. And then like us. Subscribe, and don't forget to tune in next week.